Hello everybody, how are you today? I'm happy, I am happy, I am happy as can be. So what's up today, my friends? What are you doing here, there and everywhere? So today is a bright day. Everything is beautiful. Ba 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 ba. That is everything is beautiful. Today is a nice day. Nobody are really interested. what 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 are you interested in? Um, People find some interest and people choose so-called interesting people. And that is some kind of choosing. It's like they want to make others envious of them. Oh, I'm friend with so many interesting people. So many people that are so interesting. I regard myself as to be obviously friends with interesting people. But every human for himself. It is what can I say about that? That we are together with very interesting people. I think it's maybe it's avoidance on that. Maybe it's boring sometime. So sometimes it's boring. And what makes people interesting is the rarer we come to them, the more interesting they are. People also say, I'm bored. I'm boring myself. I'm bored. Entertain me. Entertain me. So here I am to entertain everybody. So what? Yeah, maybe you are not alone in that regard to be feel boring. Um, we is it up to everybody else to entertain you so that you don't feel boring? There are some people out there that can't really handle the boring stuff. Uh, and that showed to me not so pretty picture, because if they express that they are bored, that they say you are boring me, that is quite rude in fact. But in a debate I can understand that argument, that You are boring me with nonsense that I already, what's new? It's already well known what you are talking about, so why present it as a very entertaining news? So that is a different perspective, that people are bored today. That is a society sickness, because how much of others' time are you willing to spoil, yes, so that you get entertained? So that is a tune for those that are to be entertained. I will entertain you and put verbs in my mouth. That is how I am going to put up with you. I will bore you to the kingdom come. So this flute is going, it is hitting my nerves here. It's not good, all these nerve-wracking tunes. Where is my bottle of water? People are bored, say openly they are bored. So what kind of tactic is that? It's the kind of emptiness that people can't handle. They are boring. They are bored. There is nothing that entertains them. It's like eating the same food every day. Even if you are satisfied, you eat. In order to get the sense of excitement. So you have tested it all, nothing is exciting you. That's how your life is. I'm sorry for you. I wouldn't spend 1 second on you. Because every time something like I am bored, that shows that you have spent too much time on yourself. That you lack new impressions, you lack new to see others for who they are, that you have only your own perspective. And I agree, if you don't do anything to do a change, it's boring. I have been there. Yes, believe me, I've been in your place. Everything is boring when it's all about yourself. That is boring. And it's boring to that extent that you don't even believe that someone can bring any excitement to your life, because you are so much of yourself that you are like the porridge that is cooked so much waited and cooked again, waited and cooked again, in order for you to eat it. It will not taste very good. Even if you have add a lot of sugar, the more sugar you add, you know what's gonna happen? It's going to ferment faster. The more sugar, the faster it ferment. So if you try to sweeten your life up with exciting things, it will always be in a fast degrading degrading super fast degrading, because you are only about yourself. You are not for anybody else. Your activity is only about what can I get out of everyone, everything. So when that cup is full, you live a very filthy life. Too much of nothing, that's you. Too much of nothing is exactly you. Why do you choose to live all about yourself? A big difference is when you do something good for others, then you turn around. When you do what you do for others, you do for me. So what a bright verse, or it's what you do for others, you do for me. Jesus said, what you did for the small ones, you did for me. But are we doing it for Jesus? Is it him that we are doing things for? No. Why him? Why bother him? He can do it alone. But it is a great wisdom that we tend to forget, always forget. What you do for others, you do for yourself. If you help someone, I don't believe in help, I have told you that. I don't believe in help. But what you do for others, what you do with others, what you give to others, is merely whatever you do, or you give to yourself. It's enriching your life. Your life is no more only about one person. It's maybe two, maybe more. What you do for others, you do for me. So this is a way of showing the people, all your friends, or all people, that now the door into myself and only me is not open anymore. The only way is way forward into people's heart, people's souls. I told some persons, I am talking to people's souls. And that is true, because this is a profound reality, that it's a spiritual law, that if you do something for a fellow human being, what you do for your neighbor, you do for yourself. And if that is the motivation, that you want to do more for yourself is by doing good for others, that is a twisted thing. So you will turn out to do many things that others doesn't really need to have. That is the wisdom of that. If you in your mind is so preoccupied with yourself that even if you do something for the others, you in fact you do it because you need it. You need to show yourself how graceful you are, how big of a saint you are. I'm laughing at you, exactly, because that is a bullshit story. If you do it only because it doesn't really change anything. If you do everything for yourself, that doesn't really change if you do something for others in order to gain something by it. If you do something for others, but you are the one that gets the honor. You have to be honest. I'm talking to you. Listen here. I'm just talking to you. I'm shaking you. Wake up, wake up. You have to wake up. If you do things because you believe in your own mind, people need my help. people, people, they need what I can serve. No, here comes another wisdom from Jesus himself. What would you like me to do? To a blind man? Wouldn't he see? What? Is Jesus blind, for crying out loud? Is Jesus also blind? Yeah, he's blind. You have to be blind when you meet people for their disabilities. If you meet a poor man, I often meet poor people. I greet them as a blind man. I don't give so much in those cups. No, I'm just, hello, I'm here. It's not good to use myself as an example on that. But anyway, what do you want me to do for you? It's a smart question, because you are not the one that are defining other people. But by giving that kind of help that I'm talking about, the help that really helps you gain stamina and riches and fortune and fame, people are twisted. People are really twisted, because if they say that I'm going to help you, I will help you. But I will rather reject that kind of help, because it's always about themselves. They see me as a pity man. A man came to me here some years back. I was divorced, and that was in the church. And I wanted to attend my daughter's baptism or whatever it was. And it was a great moment for me. So I wanted to attend the church for that reason, because it was my daughter. She had made a big decision in her life to do whatever that was. And I remember vividly the moment that a man approached me from behind. So maybe he had studied me very much, very keenly. And he said, I have similar experience with myself that you have. So I heard that you are divorced and so separated and divorced. So I answered, I am here to attend my daughter's occasion. I was furious, because that kind of definition, that kind of judgment from people that just know you, barely know you. They are stooping into help service. And another guy from that church approached me and told me that you are divorced. Yeah, what's it to you? You see, it would be nice, and so on. And I really told him, but it was on the phone, so it was an awkward moment. That if you look at me with this kind of lenses, this kind of filtered lenses, you are not putting on glasses, you are putting on some filter that removes whatever it is that you don't understand. It removes, but you only see what I was doing. So that kind of judgmental attitude, I said, go back to where you came from and tell those people how I reacted when you approached me, because that's not very nice. So that can be, for me, I don't receive people like that. They are so blind, because their filter is just, I want to help him, and who is gaining the honor here? Him. That's the idea. That kind of help only shows the intention behind. I don't judge people harshly by saying that. I believe it. I really believe it, because people are stooping into help service without being asked. And all they do is just about helping. So who is the saint here? I don't, to be honest. And those people may watch this now. I have to be honest. I don't regard them as saints. I regard them as blind. And they are, maybe I will meet them with what would you like me to do for you? Maybe I will meet them one day and ask that question, what would you like me to do for you? I need to open my eyes. I want to see. But if you don't take people for who they really are, you are blind. You are only presenting your own judgment when you meet people like that. So that is provocating me so much. Those crazy, I want to put verbs in my mouth people. I want to put verbs in my mouth regarding those prejudiced people that stooping into help service just because they have a need to help, but they are never asking, what do you want me to do for you? Because they let go of all this help service. We don't need you people. Help service when we are sick. Then we need to go to the help service and we do some payment because we need that kind of help. Sometimes we are fallen down, so without knowing we are carried up. Maybe those are that people, but I don't know. Maybe people like that need to attend help service in order to educate themselves on pinpointing the matter. What's at stake? What people really need. Don't be so prejudiced. Put off this Take off these glasses with those filters and be just you. Can't you just accept yourself? Maybe you are the one that really needs some eye opener here, so that you can see what's within, not without. So this is my speech today. People are bored. People are boring themselves. And when they can't get all from themselves, they have loved themselves to that degree that they don't really believe in themselves. So they turn out to other people and say, I'm at service, I'm here for you, I want to help. So I keep away. And I get a lot of phones that people ask me, can you pray for me? Yeah, I am praying. I'm praying for you. My friends, I'm praying for you, all of you. I lit the candle every Friday, Shabbat Shalom and all that, in order to pray for you. What more do we need? Just a prayer. The man on the cross beside Jesus asked for a thought. Think of me when you are in your mansion. And Jesus promised, truly I say to you, you will be with me when I am there. So he will collect. He will do what you need, not what anybody else think. We are done with all those prejudiced people. We are done with all those that define us, define those that they think they need my help. That is the worst arrogancy I ever meet. People that tell you about you. In fact, they are, as you are not aware of yourself, they need to define you. They are obsessed with themselves. So this is how things are going. Let me take a flute tune to that. That was a flute tuned to that. How we are finished with those prejudices, religious clothes, political clothes, PhD clothes. They all think, not all of them, believe you me, not all of them, but those that are arrogant, can't get enough of themselves. They are looking down on you by defining you. Aren't you done with that? When you come to your doctor, let it be you that define your problem, not him or her. Because here in Norway we have this freedom of choice of medicine, freedom of choice of doctors. So if you get a bad recommended doctor, you can change. And I just did that. So I wish you all the well, all the best, and I hope that you succeed in turning around. See people for who they are. Listen to them. Maybe you can get involved with in their life, so they can know that you are there. You are their friend. You are their friend and beloved. So that is the beautiful thing with the human interaction. You know people from inside, and that is never boring. You know people from superficial, that is always boring.